It's a great day. Like, geez. We almost died. Yeah, it's like we bonded for life. Like, you can never forget it. No, no. It's like, let's just say, it was unique. We know what happens when you don't turn the heater on in the car. Yes. It was a great play. He gave it all on the field, and that's one of those things when you get wear something that's something that has a big footstep here. And the big thing I can say about Richard is, I mean, he was able to come to a game, was here. We broke it up through his breakup and through his words, but he's a true inspiration for all of us. What he gave to the game, what he did on the field, what he did off the field, but the aggression that he brought there. It's just something you just want to watch. So when you throw up old film at him, you're like, hey, man, I wonder if I can still do stuff like that. And you realize what part of the league it is. But it's always great to see his film up there and see the plays he was able to make. And he was one of those athletes, man. You can't just repeat that type of human. You get fundamentals. You get the bonding and the fundamentals we got to do. We came out here, we had to go through communication, we had to go through our fundamentals, we got to go through our steps. It might not look much for a lot of people, but it means a whole lot to us of what we're doing on the field, how everything, the dynamic of everything, how we're going to do the communication, how we're going to get on the field. If we have substitution, if we have something that has to get off the field, the adjustment from there. So those are one of those things that you get out of here. It's great. It's a great fundamental practice.
My jersey, bro.
Oh, can you sign my jersey? Yeah. You can see the leadership coming on and off the field, and every single day he's growing from last year to now. It's a great human being, and you're going to continue to see him grow every single day as we continue to build this team together. Well, for me, myself, every single week is a game week. You have to prepare like that. It might not be facing another opponent, but we're facing each other, and that is our opponent, so we have to prepare for that. We have to watch our film, our practice film, see the adjustments they're making. But it's always, you get that extra feeling, knowing you get to face another team, another human being that's not a part of your team. You have to get up there and you got a little bit more energy to go hit them a little bit harder, to go a little bit faster. It's always there. And people still have those jitters, their first game out there and the first kickoff. So it's one of those things that we tell a lot of people, get in your playbook more, get enough rehab, do whatever you can to keep preparing, because it's a different experience going against your own team, going against another team. He's every day he's trying to learn more. He's trying to improve with every footstep he builds in this building, and that's what you're looking for in a player. And like I said, it for a lot of people. But as he continues to grow, we're going to continue to grow as a line. We continue to bond together. It's not just my ear he has multiple people's ears on the line, and that's the best thing about our group. We're able to communicate with each other and able to get that knowledge. So it's one of those plays like, hey, what do you think on that? We were able to talk. We did the same thing on the field. Like, hey, we're in this situation. What do you want to do? We break it down on the sideline. We continue to work like that. And that's what I see in him. The growth from last year to this year, it's been there, and he continued to grow every single day that he goes out there for practice. I feel the same. We got a lot of room to grow, and every day in this training camp, leading up to preseason, we have to continue to grow. Even going to the first preseason game, we have to grow every single day. As I say, if you stop growing, you can never get better. So we're going to learn from this practice today. Like I said, everybody thinks it's just a light practice and nobody's really doing nothing, but we're going to watch this film, we're going to break down our fundamentals, we're going to break down the communication, we're going to make sure that every single day we have something to learn from, and you don't do the same mistakes the following day. If it comes to a play, if it comes to somebody getting kicked out, it doesn't matter what it is, we always have to learn from something. You remember last training camp? Do you remember what happened last training camp? What did we see? See, do you see what I'm saying? They ran it last year too. So it's one of those things like you're experimenting in training camp, right? That's what you do. You try to work on plays, and that's what we're doing on offense and defense, working on plays, seeing what works with certain players, certain packages, and people are sitting here fighting for a job and competing. It's a big competition, and that's what we see on the field. So we're just going back and forth to see what works, and we're going to continue to do that, and we're going to continue to learn, like last training camp. You like that Belichick answer?